Back in Knoxville, where the flame that represents the volunteer spirit still burns on the campus of the University of Tennessee. But the Bruins of UCLA came to this meet with some hot athletes. Their throwers, now led by senior Jon Godina, have dominated college weight events in the 90s. Jon is the best all-around college thrower of his generation. And on day one in Knoxville, he successfully defended his outdoor discus title. His throw, 202 feet 4 inches in the rain, was more than 10 feet longer than the second place and netted 10 team points for the Bruins. The Lady Bruin throwers, led by Dumble, also doubling in the shot and discus. But on day two, she was in trouble, having fouled her first 2 attempts and barely making the final. There, her throw of 59 feet 5 3/4 inches was good enough for second place and 8 points for UCLA. Dumble was only second because her closest rival is junior teammate Valeyta Althouse, this year's Pac-10 champ. On the first throw of the competition, Althouse uncorked this throw just a 1/4 inch shy of 60 feet, setting a new NCAA meet record. Her success, she says, in part is driven by the friendly competition she gets within the team and particularly from Dawn.
I like to win, of course, but you know, we've been flip-flopping most of the year. It's kind of been a constant battle. I know every time she gets in the ring that there's a chance that she will get a better mark than mine.
So just what is this Bruin mystique in the throws and where does it come from? The Bruin throwers dominated this year's indoor competition. In Indianapolis, Valeyta Althouse took third in a 1-3-4 Bruin sweep. This time it was Dumble who threw 57 feet 8.5 inches for the win, leading all the Lady Bruin throwers to a total 21 team points. On the men's side, Godina again led a group of 3 Bruins who finished first, second, and fifth to score 22 UCLA points in a single event. If the Bruin throwers, men and women, had competed as a team, they would have placed second among the men and at the top of the charts against the women's teams. All the Bruins agree there's only one person who can get them there.
He's the one that's responsible for everything that's happened.
He's the reason all of us are throwing well, and he's the reason that I'm personally here today.
So just who is this weights wizard of Westwood, this Bruin master of muscle? He's recognized as the best throws coach in the country, Art Venegas. In 12 seasons at UCLA, his reputation has grown to the point where he is his own best recruiting tool.
I saw the campus and the sun and everything, and Art was there, and that just sealed the deal when I met him and got to talking to him. He just knew too much.
I don't analyze it. I just go up and do a good day's labor every day. And if I analyze beyond that, I'll probably start failing. I have to take care of business. I believe it's a simple process. You get good athletes, you get a coach who's motivated, and you put them together. And that's basically what we've done at UCLA.
Venegas' team just kept on winning on day 3 when senior Greg Johnson's last throw of 244 feet 3 inches took him from 5th to 1st in the javelin and another UCLA throw win. For those who have come to Westwood to train with Venegas, being a Bruin thrower means being a part of yet another UCLA dynasty.
Once you put on that uniform, you like have to throw well. There's like an expectation.
If I would have gone through this experience, been transported back in time, I would have gone straight for UCLA again. There's no way I could turn it down.
And we join the men's shot put final. This is the senior from UCLA, Jon Ogden, attempting to win his first NCAA outdoor title. And on his second throw, 69 9 3/4, dropping the hammer on his arch rival Brent Noon from Georgia. The 3-time outdoor champion on his second attempt. This throw, 68 feet 9 1/4 inches, not enough to overtake Godina for the lead. He'll have to stay in second, and we'll update you on this story later.
Now for an update on the men's shot put. Let's go to Lewis Johnson.
Tim, here was leader Jon Godina on his 5th throw. He told me earlier that he wanted to shoot for the grass section. And boy, did he ever. This throw set a new collegiate school and meet record. Jon, seeking his first NCAA outdoor title, was ecstatic with the throw. Godina, who has aspirations of gold at the World Championships later this summer, squarely put the pressure on Georgia's Brent Noon. Noon had a solid throw, but it was not enough to overtake Godina for the championship. The successful story of the UCLA throwers and Art Venegas at this year's outdoor championship continues, contributing 41 points to keep them in the running for the men's team title.
20 meters, 70.
And here were the final standings. Jon Godina excited about his new collegiate record. The old record held by John Brenner, also of UCLA, set back in 1984.
It feels great. It feels even better because it was a UCLA guy that I broke the record from. I mean, John Brenner is a legend at our program, and it's just great to finally beat the record, the record that we always hear about. You know, I can't describe it.
A collegiate record-setting performance for Godina, and the scary thing is this guy thinks he has another foot in him.